Ms. Verma, let me begin with you. One would have really thought that, we would have seen some debate, dialogue. One of the major demands of the opposition MPs today was a statement on the floor of the House by the Home Minister. Madam, simple question. Is it too much to ask the Home Minister to deliver a statement on what has been the biggest breach of national security in 22 years where the Parliament is in question?
Preeti, let me cut to the chase. The Home Ministry, the Delhi Police, the NIA, all the relevant agencies are doing the needful to ensure that why this happened, could this have been avoided, is there more to it than meets the eye, is this just a couple of people belonging to a certain NGO, and owing allegiance to the Congress, are they involved? Because I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist here, but the fact is that the Home Minister will speak after all the available information at his disposal is dissected, and then he makes a comment that is responsible and that assuages the propaganda that the opposition is so desperate to peddle. And I will tell you very honestly, should this have been avoided? Yes. Do we need to ensure that there is no repeat? Certainly yes. But when the Congress takes a moral high ground, sits on a pedestal and gives bhashan to the BJP on national security, that is something I neither fathom, and that is something that I will not even take kindly to. Because, this is not something that you need to politicize, but since it has been politicized, let me tell you, Preeti, I won't go back to 1970s and 1980s. I won't even go back to the 2001 Parliament attack, after which Afzal Guru has been hailed as some kind of a martyr and has become the poster boy of the left Congress cabal. I will just take you to January 5th, 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's convoy, his cavalcade was stuck for 30 minutes at Ferozpur near the Bhatinda flyover within 20 kilometers of the Pak artillery range. There was a Supreme Court committee led by former Judge Indu Malhotra which said that the fault lay with the Punjab government, which was then led by Congressee Charanjit Singh Channi, who was the Chief Minister. And I remember that we never politicized this. We never said that let Charanjit Singh Channi's head roll. We said let there be a thorough probe. And what did the Congress say that time? I remember very clearly, right from Rahul Gandhi to Priyanka Vadra to Navjot Singh Sidhu to Charanjit Singh Channi, rather than showing an iota of regret and remorse at the massive breach of security, they said ye to jumlebazi hai, ye to Prime Minister ki dramebazi hai. And then there were the likes of, please just give me 10 seconds. There were the likes of Romila Thappar, egged on by an entire Congressy cabal, who went to the Supreme Court and filed a petition saying that why is the Modi government making much ado about nothing? Did I see anybody from the Congress camp, Rahul Gandhi, say one word against Charanjit Singh Channi then? But today you suddenly take the moral high ground and you're giving a bhashan to the BJP.
Madam, one second. I want to intervene here. You've always said you're not the Congress, number one. Number two, whoever these six lay allegiance to, whether it is the Congress, the left, or any which way NGO, right now what we've been given to understand, these are six misguided youth who will pay the price of what they've done because they've been slapped by the UAPA. Aside from that, leave alone the politics of it. As a citizen of this country, one would hope democracy demands that the Home Minister steps up and address the nation as well on Parliament, in the Parliament, on what went down. And allay fears, even if it is the opposition's job is to ask you that. But having said that, I want to bring in the Congress spokesperson, Shama Mohammed, who's also joining us. Dr. Mohammed, today you are charged by the Bharatiya Janata Party of politicizing when you should be speaking in one voice.
Okay, Preeti, I listened to the lady. I do not want any interruption. She spoke for 5 minutes. Now let me speak. Let's understand, on December 6th, Panoon, the Khalistani terrorist in America, gave a threat that he will attack the parliament on or before 13 December. So there was a meeting of the Delhi police, the security wing, and they were reviewing the situation, how to increase the security in the last 2 weeks of the parliament. Let's understand there was a threat. After such a threat, the Delhi police has completely failed because, the security of the parliament is with the Delhi police, the security wing and the CRPF. So who does Delhi police report to? Amit Shah. That is the biggest failure today. Now, how did these people get the passes? The MP's name is Pratap Simha, the MP, Member of Parliament for Mysore. They keep saying these people were shouting slogans, Amit Malviya is going on and on. But if that MP who gave the pass was from the Congress party, he would have a UAPA, he would be expelled. Was from any other of the opposition party expelled. And if he was a Sikh or a Muslim, he would have been called, the Sikh would have been called Khalistani MP and the Muslim would have been called terrorist. Now, we all know that they have expelled Mahua Moitra, Ramesh Bidori, who called Danish Ali a terrorist, till now is still in parliament. Nothing has happened to him. He's still going strong in the parliament. We know another member of parliament who's accused of rape and molestation, who heads the Wrestling Federation, Bij Bhushan Sharan Singh, is still in parliament. Now, let's look at the security situation. 2001, when the parliament attack happened, the first person to call Vajpayee was Madam Sonia Gandhi. And, to find out what happened and call remorse and whatever. Then let's understand, in the same year in October, the Legislative Assembly of J&K was attacked. People killed, again under the government of whom? The Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's not forget 2002 Kaluchak attack, carnage. They entered the camps of our CRPF Jawans and killed 23 people out of that 10. Again, under whose BJP? Let's understand Amarnath Yatra, one of the most important yatra for Hindus. 2000 and 2017, attack. Under whom? Under the BJP government. Nirmal Singh in 2017, their deputy CM. At that point, it was the government, BJP, BDP government.
Ms. Wait, the point being, because you've spoken.
No, you did not interrupt her. That time, Nirmal Singh said,
ma'am, listen. Okay, let's not get into, ma'am. Dr. Mohammed, 1 second. Okay, no, time out. 1 second. I'm going to give you, there's a reason I have a stopwatch. Okay, both ladies, if you allow me to speak. I have a stopwatch. Ms. Mohammed, I have a stopwatch. Ms. Mohammed, I have a stopwatch. You've spoken equally the amount or 30 seconds less than what Sanju Verma has spoken. I will give you 30 seconds more and I will time it on a stopwatch. Go.
Let me finish my last point.
Yes, ma'am. Finish it. Yes. Come down and finish it.
Let me finish my last point. You allowed her to finish. Don't be partisan. Please be bipartisan.
Ma'am, nobody is being partisan. Stop. No. Nobody is being partisan. So please make your point. I told you I am timing you. Dr. Mohammed, I'm timing both of you. Now make your last point.
Today, who is accountable for this? The Home Minister of this country should resign, first and foremost. He has the audacity not to come to Parliament and explain to us. They have the audacity not to expel Pratap Simha, who has
I will come to you, ma'am.
Why no action against Simha? Who does the of this country think?
Dr. Mohammed, you've spoken now for equally the amount of time, which was 4 minutes, 10 seconds that Sanju Verma spoke for. Now, may I please go to your counterpart from the Bharatiya Janata Party? Sanju Verma, you want to make an intervention? May I just add, as the moderator, another question to it? You do know today, madam, that the House also suspended someone who was not in Parliament, who was sitting in Chennai, Mr. Parthiban, and had no idea that he was suspended from Parliament. So why should this not be called high-handedness, that where you don't even know someone is in Parliament and you suspend him, Ms. Verma?
Okay. Preeti, I heard you. I will respond to your very legitimate query. But before that, it's only fair that I get an opportunity to rebut the absolutely reckless
Madam,
and baseless
you will.
allegations.
Your time starts now. Go ahead.
Yes. The reckless and baseless allegations by the Congress panelist. I will tell you this. The 1993 Mumbai blast happened. Yaqub Memon was the perpetrator. And when he was given the capital punishment, an entire cabal led by the likes of Jairam Ramesh, Ajay Makan, Kapil Sibal, who was a congressman.
So can I just get Sanju Verma? Ma'am, you'll have your time to... Let's not talk over each other. Go ahead.
I heckle this lady. Thank you. Now listen. 1993, more than 255 people died. Yaqub Memon was given the capital punishment. The entire Congress cabal knocked on the doors of the Supreme Court at 12 midnight and said, Yaqub Memon, why has he been given the capital punishment? Inko please chhod dijiye. Then the Jaipur tiffin blast happened in 1993 when your Congress Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister and no action was taken. Months and years later they were put in the lockup. Then let us talk about 26/11, the most horrific terror attack in Mumbai. The then IAF chief, Fali Homi Major, I saw his interview actually on India Today, where he told Preeti's colleague that we were prepared to avenge 26/11. but we were not given a go-ahead by Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi's kitchen cabinet. Then let us talk about the 2010 Pune German bakery blast. Who was in power? Manmohan Singh and Sonia Gandhi's kitchen cabinet. Then let us talk about, the Samjhauta Express blast, which happened in 2007. Who was in power? Congress. Let us talk about the Ahmedabad terror bombings of 2011. Who was in power? Sonia Gandhi's kitchen cabinet and Manmohan Singh. And most importantly, don't forget the 2008 Batla House encounter, after which Sonia Gandhi, instead of shedding tears for Mohan Chand Sharma, the braveheart, the policeman who was martyred, she actually shed copious tears for Indian Mujahideen, saying, why is Indian Mujahideen being victimized? Or aapke Digvijay Singh is saying, Osama Ji. He's saying,
okay, Sanju, please answer my question. What did Mr. Parthiban do?
So
he was in Chennai. So why should the claim that you are high-handed not be played?
Preeti, let's be very clear.
I'm coming to you, ma'am. Later answer, ma'am. I'll give you enough time. Sanju Verma, yes.
Preeti,
why was somebody suspended today who was not in parliament?
That suspension was thereafter revoked. But if Preeti, you are going to pick out one cherry from the entire sequence of events, then I would also like to ask you, as a very neutral journalist who I respect, Derek O'Brien is a repeat offender, is a habitual offender, sloganeering, throwing paper rockets at the treasury benches, jumping into the well,
ma'am, that makes no sense.
Then saying,
No. Mr. Parthiban might be a repeat offender, but he was not there in parliament. Therefore, the question that is raised, the high-handedness of a government who will rule by the thumb of force. Okay, ma'am. No.
Derek O'Brien, Preeti.